Yo, I just got done watching that Celtics Pacers game, and man, that was some of the worst basketball I've ever seen. Welcome to the KLAN channel. Today we're gonna be talking about abuse in the gaming industry. Now we're going to start off with talking about Activision Blizzard. We're going to go into a little bit of Ubisoft later, but the Activision Blizzard saga is just a well-documented thing. I'll be leaving my source of the timeline in the description below, but let's just get into it. July 20th, about 5-ish months ago, a few months ago, you know, everybody was talking about this shit that was going on. It was some really nasty, evil stuff going on at Activision Blizzard that they got exposed for, and it's been going on for a really long time. And the reason why this all started wasn't because the employees finally came together. It wasn't because the management was finally like, damn man, this sucks. It was because the state of California filed a gender discrimination complaint against Activision Blizzard. Now, Activision, being the piece of shit company that they are, the first thing they did was deny the allegations. And let's just stop there. Yo, for you to know, because these guys at Activision Blizzard know, the managers know, and everybody in higher positions know, because the people in the higher positions are the one that's touching bitches. You know what I mean? They're the ones that rubbing up on girls, doing cube crawls, and they're the guys throwing the Bill Cosby parties. Yes, man, Bill Cosby parties were a thing at Activision Blizzard. But the fact that the first thing they did was go, yep, nope, we're gonna release this public statement playing in the faces of our many employees that are getting, abused and shit. If you're an employee at Activision Blizzard, you couldn't even go to HR because HR was within the company. And if you're an Activision Blizzard employee, you can't even take shit to court and take shit into legal matters because they had you sign some shit in your contract before. So basically, these guys know for a fact abuse has been going on and discrimination has been going on in their company since way back, but yet the first thing they do on July 21st is go, yeah, nigga, no, them niggas capping, we ain't do nothing to them guys. Of course, we all know what happened. A whole bunch of employees and just a whole bunch of evidence, information, there's shit that's going on that's crazy. They're passing a girl's nudes around at a damn Christmas party or some holiday party, and then she ended up killing herself. It's just mad information just coming up out of this lawsuit, and Activision, they're trying their best to save face, so they send all their employees like an internal meeting, just a whole bunch of bullshit like, hey man, can you guys chill out, man? We know it's shitty, we're gonna work on it, we promise. They basically did one of those, and it didn't fucking matter because, come on, no one's finna hear that. Now, of course, the employees at Activision Blizzard, they did a whole bunch of walkouts, and what happened is, this is what really, I think Activision, they shot themselves in the fucking foot. They decided to fire a few of those guys that did these walkouts and shit. And I don't know what you think that would do to the remaining employees. There was a few employees that probably missed today, probably missed a walkout. So just to see niggas getting fired for walking out because they finally wanted to stand up against the discrimination that goes on within the company, it didn't end well. A lot of people ended up quitting and just stopped working there. But of course, Bobby Kotick, as soon as he sees that all of his employees are walking out and they don't care that walking out may get them fired, now it's panic time. It's panic mode. So he sent the letter, and number 1, employee support. Number 2, listening sessions. Number 3, personnel changes. Number 4, hiring practices. And number 5, in-game changes. This was basically a fancy ass way of saying, hey bro, we don't give a fuck, but we're gonna fake give a fuck. You know what I mean? Why on earth was employee support and listening sessions and personnel change? Why wasn't this always a thing? Because it's not like the fucking employees working at Activision just were like, hey man, we're getting abused. Oh well, time to clock in. These guys were going to the HR. These guys were going to higher management. Hell, they were probably getting abused and touched on by higher management. The culture at Activision is fucking nuts. They had black girls writing an MLA 15-paragraph essay on why they should get a chance to use their PTO, what the fuck they're gonna use it for, when they're gonna be back, what's their favorite color, throw that in the essay somewhere, a whole bunch of bullshit. And my favorite thing about what Bobby Kotick has said was, your well-being remains my priority, and I will spare no company resource ensuring that our company has the most welcoming, comfortable, and safe culture possible. That's a whole lot of bullshit. This guy's been the CEO for a good little minute, and he knows what's been going on for a good little fucking minute. So it's like, if you really felt like this, changes would have happened a long time ago. Like, you don't let your fucking employees throw a Bill Cosby party. You don't let that happen. That's crazy. Now, I heard that was before all the shit happened with Cosby, but still, what the fuck is a Bill Cosby party? Like, what are y'all doing there? And then, of course, sooner or later, Bobby Kotick, he was under fire as new evidence suggests he was aware of sexual allegations. No fucking shit. There's no way he wasn't aware of this serious sexual allegation made. There's no way, because there's no way you're the CEO, you're the big boss, and you don't know that your fucking managers, the little boys and men bodies that you fucking put in in these management positions, there's no way you don't know that they're going around acting like they're fucking high off of power. Come on now. Bobby Kotick is probably one of the biggest dipshits of all time. But to move on from Activision Blizzard, we're gonna go to fucking Ubisoft, because of course the European bastards have been up to the same shit. Now the European version of Bobby Kotick, US Gulliman, I don't know how you say his name, but he's basically another Bobby Kotick, you know, a guy that's the CEO. He knows what's been going on for a very long time. He just doesn't give a fuck, and Ubisoft, you know, employees have suffered because of this, because he just doesn't give a fuck. Who cares that the abusers are in these top positions? They're in the top positions, they're getting the job done. Oh well, I'll turn a blind eye. But basically in this guy's company, instead of, you know, firing the managers and the higher ups that are, you know, committing these acts of sexual harassment and sexual assault against their employees, instead of that, we're just gonna fire the HR guy. The HR guy that we put in the position to be a piece of shit, we're gonna fire that guy as the scapegoat. Activision kind of did this as well, but they hired a third party to, you know, try and work that out. But basically these guys want to fire everybody except for the guys that's actually, you know, committing these acts. Because in reality, the guys that's committing these acts of harassment and, you know, sexual assault and all that shit within these companies, they're the game leads. They're the big names that fucking make some of these games come to fruition. So, you know, of course your fucking company doesn't want it. They don't want to fire that guy. So they're just gonna, you know, look at the human resource guy, Cecile Cornet, whatever the fuck his name is. Oh yeah, we're gonna get rid of that guy. Now everything's gonna be well. You know what I mean? Now we're gonna fix up everything. And here's my favorite thing about the Ubisoft, all the Ubisoft like abuse and fucking sexual harassment and all that. No changes. All of the fucking employees at Ubisoft, none of them are going, yeah man, the company is such a more fun place to work at, such a safer place to work at. There's none of that. Well, I'm gonna leak the fucking article in the description, but bro, these employees are saying, yo man, basically fuck all has changed. And that's why I will now be covering all of these allegation stories and all these assault stories, because there's another one every single fucking day. I promise you, there's another assault or allegation, and it's just nothing changes. All the managers and some of these guys, they either step down, which why are they even getting the opportunity to step down? They need like a fine, jail time, something, you know. They need to get fired, you know, get punched in the face by some people, you know, something has to happen. But instead they get to step down, they get to leave on their own terms, go to another fucking company. Some of them are stepping down and still having like stock in the company and shit. It's like, come on now, who are these guys fooling? But don't worry, they won't be fooling me and they won't be fooling you, because I will now be covering this shit like there's no tomorrow.